Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you're doing well out there. It's been a minute. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and enjoyed a brief respite from this virtual quiz. Maybe you got your trivia on in different ways. Happy to have you back here this evening for 4 rounds of a general themed trivia night. Get yourself signed up for the quiz this evening. We welcome you, whoever you are out there. Come play with us. It is our first game of 2024, as well as our first game of season 57 of NYC Trivia League in the virtual format, of course. Get signed up by coming to this here website, that is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you'll notice we're looking for a team name and email address. Then you're going to find a drop-down menu that asks you, are you a part of the league? Are you not a part of the league? Tonight is a great opportunity to get signed up for the league. What that means is that throughout the course of this 10-week season, we will be keeping track of your scores over on our website, nyctrivialeague.com/standings. You'll be able to see how your team scores stack up against the other people who are playing with us this season. So you may as well sign up. Makes it fun, gamifies things a little bit for everybody. So all you need to do to get signed up is say, yeah, we're in the league. And then magically you are a part of the league, which brings me to our last season, season 56. We had that championship back in early December. It's been so long, everybody. And I do want to give warm congratulations to 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, who pulled off the win for season 56. Congratulations, you won the championship event. We Drink and We Know Things, our former winners. You also did incredibly well. And as we went into that championship game, you all were tied for the top spot. So we know you're evenly matched. You're both very good teams. Clean slate, everyone. Wiping it clean here as we head into this brand new season. Get your team signed up by going to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know if you are in the league. Hope you want to join us this season. Tonight, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 categories are question and answer style rounds. Each of them have 10 questions in them. Our fourth and final theme of the evening is going to be a picture round. So that means the majority of the quiz are these question and answer style rounds. And here is how it's going to work. I will ask you a question out loud right here. As you hear it out loud, it will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. So that means you will be able to see the questions that I have asked. Then you're going to have a little bit of time to enter in the response that you believe to be correct. Do your best to spell things correctly, but in the event that you have any spelling errors, I am able to see what you put as your responses, and I will do my darndest to make sure that you get the points that you deserve to get. Some of the questions may be multiple choice. In that instance, simply click on the option that you believe to be correct. And whatever the structure of the question may be, please always make sure that you click the button that says submit answers. That way your responses head my way. You got to click submit answers in order for me to see what you've put as your responses. If you're just joining, hi there. Welcome. It is officially 8 o'clock Eastern time. Our game is about to get started. Get yourself signed up for the game tonight. by coming to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, enter in a team name and email address. Let us know. Are you part of the league? Get signed up tonight simply by saying, yeah, we're in the league. And then we'll keep track of your scores for the entirety of season 57 of NYC Trivia League. Our fourth and final category of the evening, that's when we'll get to the picture round. That round is structured differently than our first three themes of the night. So sit tight. I'll tell you all about it when we get to that point of the quiz. Before we dive into our first round of the evening, I do have two simple rules that I ask that you all kindly abide by as we head into the quiz tonight. The first rule and most important rule: start the year off right by not cheating. Please don't cheat. Don't look the answers up. I am well aware that you have the internet at your fingertips and could absolutely Google things or ask any sort of electronic device. Do not do that tonight. That is not in the spirit of what we're all about tonight. Rule 2. Don't give away the answers in the chat. I do very much love hearing from you all in the chat. Thank you so much for the friendly New Year tidings. Hello. Thank you so much for being here tonight, and wishing a happy New Year to you all as well. Let's dive into our first round. Don't give away those answers. Don't cheat. And lastly, before we get into round 1, get signed up if you haven't already. Come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, the email address. Let us know. Are you in the league? Are you not in the league? And whatever happens here, you will be joining these teams. From our first team to get signed up tonight, welcome to American Hot Dogs, German Buns, all the way down to our most recent sign up, NOMEM. Hello, those two teams and every team in between. Best of luck on tonight's game. Let's do it, everybody. Round number 1, the first round of 2024. We are talking all about when life gives you lemons. Lemon being our keyword in this first round of the night. Here we go. Round 1, question number 1. The lemon emoji took on a new meaning in 2016 with the release of a visual album, becoming a symbol of fandom for what singer? The visual album that came out in 2016, sparking a, a slew of lemon emojis on social media. It was Lemonade by Beyonce. Beyonce, your correct response for question number 1. Question number 2. Julian Koenig was an advertising executive who coined the name Earth Day. Prior to this, he was best known for the Think Small and Lemon advertisements for what make and model of car? That lemon advertisement was all about the Volkswagen Beetle. The Beetle, your answer for number two. Question number three. Cymbopagon is the scientific name for what tropical island plant known for its oil that is believed to have therapeutic properties and is used to ward off insects? Therapeutic properties used to ward off insects. Cymbopagon is another name for lemongrass, which is another name for citronella. So if you put lemongrass or citronella, you got that right. 77% of you coming in with a correct answer for number three. Here's question number four in this When Life Gives You Lemons round. What fast food restaurant chain has been taken to court following the deaths of two people who consumed their charged lemonade, a caffeinated drink? The charged lemonade, Better Hope is off the menu now. Really tragic situation. It's Panera, Panera Bread, your correct response for number four. Question number five. In what 2004 movie did the characters Benjamin Franklin Gates and Dr. Abigail Chase utilize lemon juice and a hair dryer to reveal a cipher on the back of a famous 228-year-old document? Looking for the name of the movie, folks. Dante, such a good dog over here. A dog barking outside. He barely reacted. So proud of him. An answer for you all for number five. Benjamin Franklin Gates and Dr. Abigail Chase are characters in National Treasure. National Treasure, your correct response for number five. Question number six. Beer mixed with lemonade produces what refreshing beverage with a name that comes from an abbreviation of London slang for a pint of beer? Shant of Gatter is the phrase that actually means a glass of water, pint of water, and it gave way to the name Shandy. Shandy. Shandy Gaff also acceptable, though no one put that. And Shandy Gaff technically is ginger ale rather than lemonade in a beer. 39 of you got that one correct. And we're moving into our next question in this When Life Gives You Lemons themed round. Here it is, number 7. Fill in the blank. Lemons are acidic with a pH of between 2 and 3. pH stands for potential of blank. pH stands for potential of not hobgoblins, though I like it, but rather hydrogen is your correct answer for number 7. Potential of hydrogen. 3 more questions in this first round. Here's number 8. What NBC sitcom character said in a 2010 episode, "One of my New Year's resolutions is to say yes. Yes to love. Yes to life. Yes to staying in more"? Name that character. Once again, looking for the name of the character. One of my New Year's resolutions is to say yes, yes to love, yes to life, yes to staying in more. It's Liz Lemon of 30 Rock fame. 77% of you got that one right. And of course, starring in 30 Rock as Liz Lemon is SNL alum Tina Fey. So for the first time, kind of ever, first time this season, you have just been
It's Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live to everyone. It's our theme for the season. It's going to come up every single game we bring you in some way, shape, or form. Pretty naturally, I'm guessing, because there are so many ways to reference Saturday Night Live. And Tina Fey herself, right over there as Sarah Palin. I see her, Tina Fey. Okay, it's happening, everyone. You're going to get SNL'd every single week. We've got 2 more questions in this round. Here's number 9. It's a 50-50 question. Are lemon trees evergreen or deciduous? Lemon trees, are they evergreens or deciduous trees? Would you believe that lemon trees are evergreens? Evergreen, your correct response there. It was a tricky one with 38% of you getting it right, which was 21 players, while 31 people put deciduous. Our final question of this round. In 2019, the New York legislature took up a bill that explicitly made what kind of pop-up businesses operated by minors legal and exempt from most regulations. When you see one pop up on your block this coming summer, make sure that you patronize them because they're legal entities. It's a lemonade stand. And for the first time in 2024, every single person who submitted a response got that one right. We've got a social, everyone. A perfect way to wrap up our first round of the quiz. Let's check in with our standings. Currently, we've got a tie in 7th place with 9 points each between oh so many teams. Those teams are At the Beach, Baby New Year, Fut, Buckerson, NMM, Edible Gravy Mascot, The Helsinki Syndrome, Quest Ones 123, Pieced It Together, PMP, Out on a Limb, Zuzu's Petals, Winning Wheel of Death, Jive Turkeys, Winning is Overrated, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, 2. Tied for the lead right now. These teams have perfect scores thus far. We Drink and We Know Things 12, 22, and 69. Jackash Incorporated, Arthur and Buster, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. That brings us to our second round of the game. Before we get there, though, did you know we do private events? December full of holiday parties. Thank you so much to everyone out there who had us as part of your holiday party. Now we're moving into 2024 and we're looking to do corporate gatherings, birthday parties, baby showers. We want to be a part of it. We can bring you a customized trivia game specific to your interests. We can also bring you a mixtape bingo game or one of our other game show formats. We do virtual events, in-person events, and you can reach out to me. I organize these events. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Hope to hear from you. It would be a total joy to work with you specifically who play our game every single week. We appreciate you. You know what we're all about. Let's get into our second round of the evening. Round 2 tonight is in the category of right on cue. All of your answers in this second round will start with the letter Q. Here we go. Round 2, question 1. Part of metropolitan Boston, what city in Massachusetts is nicknamed the City of Presidents because 2 U.S. presidents were born there, one in 1735 and one in 1767? That Massachusetts city that is in the metropolitan area of Boston is Quincy, Massachusetts. Quincy, both John Adams and John Quincy Adams, born there. And yes, it is named for a relative of theirs. Question number 2. Nominated for the Oscar for Best Picture, what 1994 movie starring Ralph Fiennes chronicled the 1950s cheating scandals surrounding the NBC game show 21? That movie about the scandal surrounding 21, I've never seen it, but it sounds right up my alley. I do want to check this movie out, just 20 years after the fact. It's called Quiz Show. Quiz Show, your correct response for question number 2. Question number 3 in this right on cue themed round. The influential rap group A Tribe Called Quest was formed by Phife Dawg, Ali Shaheed Muhammad, Jerobi White, and what fourth member? A rapper and producer who was born Jonathan William Davis. Keep the theme in mind, everyone, that all of your answers in this round will start with a Q, and hopefully it will help you Q-tip your correct response for number 3. Question number 4. What 6-letter word is defined as the minimum number of members of a group necessary to constitute the group at a meeting? That 6-letter word with the meaning that I laid out for you is quorum. Quorum, your correct response for number 4. Question number 5. What second most abundant mineral in the Earth's crust rates as a 7 on the Mohs hardness scale, harder than orthoclase feldspar, but softer than topaz? Feldspars are the most abundant minerals in the Earth's crust, while quartz comes in as number 2. And for the second time this evening, everyone who submitted got that one right. Question number 6. Priyanka Chopra starred as FBI agent Alex Parrish on what ABC drama series that ran from 2015 through 2018? Priyanka Chopra played Alex Parrish on Quantico. Quantico, your correct response for number 6. Question number 7, first published in 2006. What tile based table game consists of 108 tiles with different colors and shapes that players must place in a certain alignment to score points? In 2011, this game won the Spiel des Jahres Award for Game of the Year. You got some options there. What's that game? All of the options are real games that start with the letter Q, but the one being described is called Quirkle. Quirkle, your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. What protagonist from a Victor Hugo novel was voiced by Tom Hulse in a 1996 Disney animated version of the story? That Victor Hugo novel is The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which of course features the protagonist Quasimodo. Quasimodo, your correct response for question number 8. 2 more questions in this Q themed round. Here's number 9. Called Mother of All Grains by the Incas, what plant of the amaranth flower produces seeds rich in protein, fiber, and nutrients, leading many to consider it a superfood? The mother of all grains, that superfood you know better as quinoa. Quinoa, your correct response. And once again, you nailed it. Our final question of round 2. The Sponge Monkeys were the odd looking mascots that first appeared in a series of ads in 2003 for what national sandwich shop chain? The company filed for bankruptcy in 2014, and there are fewer than 150 locations today. The sponge monkeys, those odd looking mascots, were for Quiznos. Quiznos, your correct response for number 10. Almost a social over here. And perhaps that was helped out by the fact that this one was my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have known that Quiznos was going to come up at some point this evening. And hopefully you reacquainted yourself with the sponge monkeys. So, a very ridiculous looking mascot for Quiznos. Follow me. I give away a hint every single time we bring you a new game. Meredith at NY. Pardon me. No, that's not it. That's my email address. It's Trivia Meredith. Little rusty over here. It's been 3 weeks since I've been with you all. Let's see how you all are doing. 2 rounds into the quiz with 2 rounds to go. Our top teams right now, we've got a tie in 5th place with 19 points between NMM, Quest Ones 1, 2, 3 pieced it together out on a limb, and Zuzu's Petals, and tied for the lead with perfect scores thus far. We Drink and We Know Things 12, 22, and 69, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. A bunch of you only 1 point off that tie for 5th place. And so many of you with 17 points right now as well. It's an incredibly close game. We're going to get into our 3rd round in just a moment here. Quick notes about our upcoming schedule. I saw in the chat people asking, is the movie quiz back tonight? The movie quiz is on a brief break, but will return on the 24th of this month. Mark your calendars. It will follow us as usual on a Wednesday, the 24th at 9 o'clock. So hope you check that out. And we will be back for our 2nd game of the season next week. That is Wednesday, the 10th of January at 8 o'clock Eastern Time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Hope to see you then, and hope you make it to the movie quiz in a few weeks' time as well. Our 3rd category of the evening, we are talking all about island to island. In this round, each answer will be 2 different islands. Each correct answer is worth half a point. So you'll put one island, there's half a point. You put the other island, there's another half point. Let's do it. Here's our first question. If you travel from the Emerald Isle to the land of the rising sun, you are traveling between what 2 island nations? A note on the return of the movie quiz. So it will be back on the 24th, but not to start a brand new season. It's going to be a couple of games here and there, and then officially returning in a little bit later. So those dates to be announced in the future, but hope you can check it out on the 24th. The Emerald Isle is Ireland. The land of the rising sun is Japan. Ireland and Japan, your correct answers for number 1. Question number 2, a free ferry travels between which 2 New York City boroughs, connecting Whitehall Terminal to St. George Terminal? Whitehall Terminal is in Manhattan. Hop on the ferry, that free ferry, and take it to St. George Terminal in Staten Island. Staten Island, Manhattan, your answers for number two. Question number three, traveling from Honolulu to Kahului would mean traveling between which two Hawaiian islands? Name those two islands. Those two Hawaiian islands are Oahu and Maui. Oahu and Maui, your correct responses for number three. Question number four. These two islands and popular vacation destinations are located off the southern coast of Cape Cod. One is connected to Chappaquiddick Island, and the other is home to Captain Ahab in Moby Dick. Chappaquiddick, technically a peninsula that, if tide is high, becomes an island, and it is part of Martha's Vineyard. Captain Ahab lives in Nantucket. Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, your correct responses for number four. Question number five. One of these Balearic Islands off the coast of Spain contains the city of Palma. The other is well known for its nightlife scene and is home to the annual EDM International Music Summit. A lot of creative spelling going on for this question here. Those two islands are Mallorca and Ibiza. Mallorca and Ibiza, your answers for number five. Let's see. How'd you do? If you spelled Mallorca with a J, I could tell what you meant. If you spelled it Minorca, that is a different place, and I did not give you a point. Our next question, number six. Both of these islands are located off the southeastern tips of prominent peninsulas. One off the coast of India has the national animal of the grizzled giant squirrel, and the other off the coast of Mozambique is home to 40 species of lemurs. Name those islands. That island off the coast of India that is home to the grizzled giant squirrel is Sri Lanka. And the one off the coast of Mozambique that's home to 40 species of lemurs, that's Madagascar. Sri Lanka and Madagascar are your correct responses there. And hopefully, you see in the chat there, we've got a note from Trivia Man that on 124, that movie quiz is going to be winter movie themed. There's also going to be a Valentine's Day game on Valentine's Day, the 14th of February, and then an Oscars themed game on Oscars Sunday. Our next question in this round, number 7. What two islands are the largest by land area in the Philippines? One of our tougher questions thus far, for half a point each, those largest islands by land area that are part of the Philippines. Luzon is the largest and most populous, and the second is Mindanao. How'd you do? Let's see. 48% of you got Luzon. Well done on that one. Mindanao, more difficult. 32% of you. 3 more questions in this round, then we're moving on to the picture round, our final category of the night. Question number 8. Which two keys can be found at the northernmost and southernmost ends of the Florida Keys? Home to the southernmost point of the continental United States, I believe. It's Key West. And on the north end, the northernmost key is Key Largo. Key Largo, Key West, your answers for number 8. Question number 9. What two islands were the subject of an undeclared war between the United Kingdom and Argentina? Hint, there's an east one and a west one. Tons of variety here in terms of how you entered in your responses. So be patient with me as I rescore them to make sure that you get the points you deserve to get. Those two islands, subject of an undeclared war between the UK and Argentina. There's an east one and a west one. It is East Falkland and West Falkland, as in the Falkland Islands. East and West Falkland. A lot of you putting West Falkland Island, W Falkland, E Falkland. Here I go, rescoring for all of these. Okay, we should be nearly there at this point. Almost. We got an East Falklands hiding in there. Okay, I think everybody should have the points they deserve to have. Let's see how you did on number 9. And we are on to our final question of round number 3. Here it is, number 10. Traveling between the westernmost islands of the Galapagos would have brought Charles Darwin between what two islands? Named for the Queen of Castile and Leon and her husband, the King of Aragon. Those two islands that are part of the Galapagos are Isabella Island and Ferdinandina Island, as in Ferdinand and Isabella. Okay, let's see how you did on this final one here. Doing a little research about Biscayne Key. I'll let you all know what I find out as we work on the picture round. I may award some points here. And let's check in with our standings as we head into our final round of the game. We've got a tie here in 7th place with 27.5 points between Jackash Incorporated, Questions 1, 2, 3, and Zuzu's Pedals, as well as 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, 2. In 6th place with 28 points, Edible Gravy Mascot, tied in 4th with 28.5. We Drink and We Know Things 69 and pieced it together. In a tie for 2nd place with 29.5 points, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and 22. And in the lead with 30 points. Perfect score. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. That all brings us to our final category of the evening, the picture round, which is in the topic of I was born in Queens. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of people who were born in the New York City borough of Queens. It is your mission to name each person for 1 point. You will have 5 minutes to work on this round. On your answer sheet, you'll see all 10 images laid out right there next to each other with a number 1 through 10 inside of each image. Underneath those 10 numbered images are 10 numbered blanks. So enter in the name of the person on the corresponding numbered blank. Best of luck, everybody. 5 minutes on the clock. Name these people. Oh, hi, everybody. We are about halfway through the picture round here. Reminder, we're looking for the names of these individuals. Enter them in and kindly remember to click submit answers. I'll check back in with you in about 2 minutes. One minute on the clock, everybody. If you haven't done so already, now is a great time to click submit answers. I'm going to start that countdown timer very soon, so keep an eye out for it and click submit answers. I have some answers for you all from the picture round today. We were talking about people born in Queens. Image number one, that is Howard Stern. Image number two is Bernadette Peters. Image number three, that's Christopher Walken. Image number four, that is Cyndi Lauper. Image number five is Al Roker. Image number six is Idina Menzel, Adele Dazeem herself. Image number seven, that is Don Rickles. Image number eight, that is Leslie Odom Jr. Image number nine is Fran Drescher. And image number 10, that is the late, great Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett, your answer for number 10. Let's see how you all did. Coming up after this question, we've got our final question of the evening, the tiebreaker. As always, your goal in placing your response to the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct answer, meaning you can guess over or under that answer. In the event that you end up as part of a tie, whoever is closest to that correct number is going to break the tie. Here it is, your final question of the night, the tiebreaker. Give us your best guess. Idina Menzel originated the role of Elphaba on Broadway in the musical Wicked, which as of today, January 3rd, 2024, has had how many Broadway performances? Place your best guess. We will crunch the numbers for your tiebreaker results and find out what ended up happening here this evening based upon your tiebreaker answers. And we'll post the results for our top 15 or so teams over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what ended up happening there. As of today, the Broadway musical Wicked has been running for 7,791 performances. Let's check in with our final standings of the evening. Thank you all so much for being here. Before we get to this final standings reminder, we will be back 1 week from today, Wednesday, the 10th of January at 8 o'clock Eastern Time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Well done to our top teams tonight, finishing up the game in a tie for 16th place with 35 points at the beach. Schermerhorn Stars, Futt Buckerson, Swearwolves, PMP, Out on a Limb, Winning is Overrated with 35.5 points, tied in 13th place, Baby New Year and Zuzu's Petals, as well as the Question Marks, tied in 11th with 36 points, the Blue Shells and Winning Wheel of Death, tied in 8th with 36.5, Jack Ash Incorporated and Questions 1, 2, 3, as well as Jive Turkeys in 7th place tonight with 37.5 points, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, 2 in 6th place with 38 points, Edible Gravy Mascot, tied in 4th with 38.5, We Drink and We Know Things 69 and Pieced It Together, tied in 2nd with 39.5 points, We Drink and We Know Things 12 and We Drink and We Know Things 22. And our big winners here this evening, as well as our winners from last season of the league, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Congratulations. Thank you all again for being here. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League. Thank you so much to Peter for helping to put the quiz together this evening, as well as the rest of our writing team for their very innovative ideas. We appreciate you. Thank you so much to Cullen for making this possible, and thank you to Murr for creating this amazing software that you all played the quiz on this evening. See you all 1 week from today. Until then, I hope that your new year is off to an excellent start. Good night.